In the midst of social distancing and business lockdowns, a freelance writer and a graphic artist bought a bus, converted it into a tiny home on wheels, and moved out of our 4-bedroom house. 1 year later, we downsized to a Chevy Express. Now we travel between Texas and Pennsylvania from April through November while exploring small towns with rich histories. In the winter, we hunker down in Texas in our schoolie and dream of our next big trip.
We're Alan and Teresa.
And we're rolling with our gnomies. All right. Well, good morning. Alan and Teresa here. And we're back for our pre-Christmas update. Merry Christmas. So this week we decided to buy a game.
Well, we sold the game a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we had our eye on it in a couple of weeks, but we were buying Christmas presents for everyone else. So we bought our own Christmas present. We saw this game, Monopoly Jackpot.
We sent a picture to a grandson, and he replied with, "Oh, so it's Wheel of Fortune and Monopoly together."
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not wrong. It's a fast-moving game. It doesn't take all night to play like traditional Monopoly, and it's all chance. There's no strategy. So we played it a couple of times. It takes about 30 minutes. Really, the goal is to bankrupt the bank, and whoever
what could be better?
Whoever has the most money when that happens wins. So,
but don't think it's just quite that easy, because I had the most money.
Yeah, she had to give it to me.
And then the chance wheel spun, and it said, pass left, and you got my money.
Yeah, so you spin this wheel several times. Every time you land on chance, and you spin this wheel, and you land on chance a lot. So you spin this wheel, and whatever it tells you to do, that's what you do. And
I mean, you can make a bet.
Yeah, so you make bets, and then it's an interesting game. So we played it a couple of times. We'll play it again on game night with my sister and brother-in-law. We do game nights on Friday nights, and so we'll do that, and I think they'll enjoy it.
Yep.
We also had some interesting visitors this week.
We had a pig in the yard.
Yeah, she stepped out of the bus.
I said, "Did we get a pig?" And he said, "Are you sure it's a pig and not a wild boar?" Yeah, I can tell the difference.
We got wild hogs in the area, so you know, I just asked to make sure. I stepped out with my camera, and it's a potbelly. One of our neighbors,
white pig with black head.
One of our neighbors' pigs wandered off into our backyard and
determined that the grass was greener on this side of the fence.
Yeah, I guess he liked the way the grass looked. Wanted to see what it tastes like.
Guess so. But hey, I mean, the neighbors' animals, they entertain us.
A couple of days before that, our neighbor took their donkey for a walk.
I don't know why. Why would you take your donkey? Why do they have a donkey?
Well, that's the question. We have a lot of neighbors with donkeys. I don't know why there are so many donkeys in this area.
We got more donkeys in yards than we got people in yards.
Yeah, it's crazy. Almost all of our neighbors have donkeys, and I don't know why, because a couple of them have cows. If you have cattle or sheep and goats, I can understand. And we have we have a couple of...
You could have understood.
Well,
40 years ago, when there were coyotes in this area.
There used to be a lot of coyotes in the area. When my parents lived out here, when I was in high school, we had...
In the dark ages.
Yeah, that was 40 years ago. There were no neighbors. There was one house across the street, and that was it for over a mile. So they enjoyed this whole neighborhood, and there were coyotes. There's still a few left here in the area, but
we got way more donkeys than we got coyotes.
Now, within a mile, there are probably, I don't know, 50, 60 houses.
Right. There ain't no coyotes.
So we're surrounded by neighbors now. Why people have donkeys, I have no idea.
I don't know. It's kind of like move to the country, get a dog and a donkey, and let them run the neighborhood.
Yeah, and that's it. Our immediate neighbors, the people right across the street, they've only been here for 6 months or less. They've got donkeys and dogs. That's what
And
they
kids.
got. And kids. And they keep them all in the same yard.
They let them all
They're
around the
front yard
neighborhood.
animals. The donkey and the dog and the kids all hang out together. I don't know why. But one day they took their donkey for a walk. I looked out across the street. They were walking it through their front gate. And then the donkey got
On
into
a
the
rope.
middle of the road and stopped.
On a rope.
Yeah, on a rope. And just like you'd take a dog for a walk. Walked it out into the street. The donkey stopped, wouldn't move. They were pulling on that rope real hard, trying to get that donkey to go, and it wouldn't go.
I mean,
I laughed at them. But then I looked again, and the girl had the rope wrapped around her waist, and she was walking around the corner. The donkey was following her.
I don't know.
I figured she had a carrot in the back of her pocket or something.
I don't know. I don't understand why these people got dogs and donkeys.
I don't know, but they're entertaining nonetheless.
I mean, they keep you entertained.
They do keep me entertained. I laugh at my neighbors.
I mean,
Shouldn't pay that much attention to what my neighbors are doing, but I can't help it sometimes.
we do live in the country.
We do
There's
live
not
in
a
the
whole
country.
lot in of us.
There's not a whole lot that we can pay attention to. But anyways, dogs and donkeys. That was the week. And we got the inverter hooked up in my dad's well house.
The third inverter.
The first one was defective, so we had to order another one.
The second one wasn't big enough.
And so, yeah, so we got the right inverter, got it hooked up, and it's converting solar to electric.
No,
You can turn the light on, and everything's working fine. He likes it. And then we got a propane gauge on his grill.
Yeah, because the new grill. The new grill started acting like the old grill did.
Yeah, he went out to cook his chicken one day, and the flame was low. It wasn't heating up real good, and he was wondering why his brand new grill.
He's sure that propane
wasn't
tank is
working right.
empty.
He thought it was the propane tank. So I took my propane tank out there and hooked it up, and
no change.
no change. So
I brought the cord.
I took our hose.
The hose.
Yeah, we took our hose out there and hooked it up, and it worked just fine with a new hose on it. So the problem all along was the hose, which I wouldn't have suspected to start with, because they don't go bad too fast usually.
But that was the only part of the old grill that we had not replaced, that and the burner.
Right. And so, anyways, the old grill wasn't defective, but it was one of those cheap grills. So
yeah, it was just a little.
So we got rid of that, and
I kind of like his new one.
I like his new grill. He likes his new grill. It's got a heat thermometer on the top of it.
A thermostat.
Yeah, thermostat, and he can tell how hot it's getting, and it works now. He's got a good propane tank. He's got a propane gauge and a good hose on it.
Yeah.
And it works just fine. So he's happy.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're running a Christmas special on I Am Not the King, my testimony for Christians or anyone who is interested in reading about my spiritual walk, how I came to the Lord.
And what happened after?
What happened after, and how before I came to the Lord, how certain events from my childhood and so on impacted the way I lived my life. And so it's on discount starting tomorrow and running through the end of the year.
Anywhere you can buy ebooks.
The ebook is $2.99 anywhere at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, Apple, and anywhere you can buy ebooks.
I already said that.
Yep.
There's an echo.
Yeah, there's an echo. For $2.99.
Until the first.
Until the first of the year. Also, my new cryptocurrency book, which I hope to publish here in the middle of January. I'm making great progress on the writing of the first draft, and I'm looking for launch team members. If you're into crypto and you want an advanced review copy of the book, help me launch the book. Go to author.alantaylor.com. Go all the way to the bottom. I got a link there. You can download a list of crypto social sites for free. and you'll be added to my launch team list.
Or you can email us at hello@allenandtheresa.com.
Yeah, and I'll add you to the list there. Just let me know you want to join the list. You'll get to read the book before anyone else does, get a free advance copy, and I'll tell you how this works, how you can help me launch the book when we get it published.
Oh, hey, we have an Instagram channel.
Yeah, we do.
And sometimes I update it more than I do YouTube.
Yeah, so check out Alan and Theresa on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's coming out on Monday? West
Texas and East Texas.
West Texas and East Texas. That's correct. It's not in West Texas. It's called West, and it's in Texas, but
right.
It's not out west.
No, it's not.
We also visited Terrell this week. So
we did.
Terrell is coming up. Look for Terrell. You'll love Terrell. It's got
it's coming up after...
interesting history. A couple of hints. Old movie theaters and the Brits. You're going to love the Brits. You didn't know Great Britain had something to do with Terrell, Texas, but you'll find out. So keep an eye on that.
At least you quit saying that they attacked Terrell, because they did not.
Oh, you'll see. You will see. Interesting history there. What else we got? We got other upcoming travels coming on. We're going to visit a few more towns in the area. We didn't make it to Waco, though.
No, it was cold and raining.
It was cold on Saturday and raining, so we postponed Waco. We will hit Waco again. They've got a great historic district.
I can do cold or I can do rain, but I cannot do
cold and rain.
And rain.
So we got some nice weather days coming up, maybe tomorrow or sometime next week. We can't do it Saturday because that's Christmas.
The sun's shining today.
So we will hit Waco, and we'll bring you some great stuff from Waco and some other small towns. Van Wheeler, Jacksonville, Palestine. We got some on the works, on the calendar that we're going to hit up here in the next 2 or 3 weeks. And, yeah.
I don't know what they are until they pop up on my to-do list today.
Yeah. We got a calendar. We're going to hit them on certain days. As long as the weather's nice, we will go and hit these small towns, and they'll be coming your way real soon. Other than that, what else we got?
No. Tell the people Merry Christmas.
That's it. Yeah. So, anyways, Merry Christmas from Alan and Theresa, and we'll look forward to updating you again next week. Come back on Monday, get a good look at West Texas.
Have a good.
All right. If I don't do this right, then I'm going to be on the bad side of my wife. So y'all bear with me and pray for me. But while you're doing that, don't forget. Share us with your friends. Like us if you like us. Like us if you don't. Subscribe to the channel. It helps us out. God bless.